All right, children. It's time for your favorite entertainment, gossip, and black celebration podcast. It's the Diggler Digest. With me, I, he, she, they, them, thou, Cream Diggler. Girl, are you ready? I don't think you're ready, girl.
Woo, girl, it took us a second to get there, bitch, but we back, girl. Yes, ma'am.
Ask for a replay of the theme music, please.
Okay. You need a replay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes. You sure you got it. You got it. We got a request.
All right, children.
Come on now.
It's time for your favorite entertainment, gossip, and black
Come on, y'all. Get on your feet. Let's go.
Come on. I see y'all in the back. Get up.
It's the Diggler Digest. With me, I, he, she, they, them, thou, Cream Diggler. Woo! Girl, are you ready? I don't think you're ready, girl.
Woo, girl, I'm ready,
That's why I come here for that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you for honoring my request, Doctor.
Yes. I am so glad to be here. And I'm thank y'all for joining us out here. Elliot, hello. Yes, Elliot. Yes.
Hey, best friend, Elliot.
All right, y'all. The Diggler Digest could not be without the people to help me do it. We're gonna start on to my right. Mm-hmm. The elder bear, Swag himself, his magnificence, his honor. Swag, how you doing? Come on, stop.
I don't know if I can follow that up with anything, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here. I'm glad to be back amongst friends, and I'm ready to dish. So let's have it.
Oh yes, thank you for being here. And
are you okay? I just want to ask, are you okay, Swagalicious? No, you're not flooded out or anything, because I know Miss Debbie just been knocking all over the Carolinas.
Debbie has been dumping all day and all night.
She's been dumping all kinds of juice.
She has. She is just squirting everywhere. But you know what? It's all good.
The talented one, the Mister, the esteemed one, the intelligent one, the confident one, Lionel, Mr. Drayton. How are you, sir? Come on, stop.
What tea, girl? What tea?
The tea. This the tea. This the tea right here.
That's why I come for tea. I got my cup ready. Come on.
Yeah, this is the tea right here.
Get this tea started. Come on.
Friend, thank you for being here. You talk about tea. I made me a cup of I got me some rum and coke, baby, tonight.
Let me tell you, friend. I'm gonna tell you right now. Programming note, America. I'm gonna make Cream Diggler do a cooking segment on the Black News. I don't know how I'm gonna fit it in there, but I mean it. But thank you for having me.
Anytime, friend. Anytime. And there he is down there, and I won't say where he belongs because he says he belongs on top. But I haven't seen it for myself. I gotta take his word for it, bitch. It's the top himself. The king top, long dong silver.
Oh, look at my throat.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Put your back into it. Woo! You see how far back he went, girl, because he got the distance. How are you from a distance? How are you there?
Oh, sorry, I had to let the dingaling breathe.
That's what they say. You know, that's my new single coming out next week. Gotta let the dingling breathe.
Let the Diggling breathe.
Hi, everyone.
How are y'all?
How is everyone doing? Just want to welcome everybody. As you can see, we have a large audience. You know, at those other rallies, they don't have people, but I have a large audience.
Ooh, you a hater. You a hater. You a hater on that hateration.
Audience is like you've never seen
Yeah,
before.
you've never seen before.
Diggly.
Well, John, thank you so much for being here. I do have a special surprise for you
Who
tonight
this?
from someone that you dearly love.
Oh, Jesus.
They have a message for you
Oh,
tonight.
Lord. Not that.
But we'll do more on that later. But
Ooh.
we have a very special night because we have a M3 faithful listener, watcher, what they call it, long time listener,
Long-time viewer.
Long-time listener,
first time
first-time
caller, the illustrious, the intelligent, the hilarious, and the nasty Sammy. How you doing there, Sammy? How are you doing, sir?
Yes, welcome,
Thank you,
Sammy.
thank you
So
very
glad to
much.
see you.
Your resident evil bring you to the lower levels of Dante's
Right.
Inferno.
Okay, all right.
That they're heathen, Sammy. I love it.
Well, hey, we
Welcome.
welcome the roller coaster ride. Okay, we welcome in. Oh, we got some more
Okay,
hellos
great
there.
space coaster.
Yeah, we got some hellos from Fonzo. Hello, gents. Golden, what's going on? The sexy one. I don't know who that was directed to, but that's what Alfonso.
This entire panel.
Okay, yeah.
We are the sexy ones.
It's a little bit of something for everybody. I thought give you girls the best action today. I said, girl, she's gonna wear. Let me show you this.
Can you move your name, please, so we can see your decolletage?
I'm trying to see.
No, we'll just zoom in on you. There you
There
go.
you go.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, that's very Kamala. That's very Kamala.
Yes, girl. She says, she's wise. Owl for wisdom. Yeah.
Wisdom, yes.
That vest is very Kamala. That vest is very Kamala.
Oh, okay. Let me calm down.
Okay.
I'm just so excited to be back.
I know.
So for those of you who are more calm listeners, I'll give you some calm energy right now. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Yes, no me ring yang kyong, no me ring yang kyong.
Not Namyo Denge Kyo.
Ding, ding.
Incense at you.
Okay, girl. So I'm trying to talk, and here we go, girl. She's about to let us get into this tea, okay?
Pour me a cup. Pour me a cup. Let's go.
Okay. So here we go. Let me add her to the stage. And there we go, girl.
Oh.
Here we are. Now here we are. It is tea time. Okay, it is tea time now. Now,
cheers.
Who is this broke down storm that we got up?
I love this pixie hair though. I love it.
Yeah, that's trailer tea. That is not Candace Bowen. That's trailer tea.
Okay.
Trailer tea. So it's saying it is tea time. So let us get into
that ain't
this
storm. That's drizzle. But go ahead.
If you zoom in close, you can see she got the price tag still on the cup.
I see that. I saw that from old rummage sale.
Okay, from old rummage sale and cut. Yeah, that's trailer tea, girl. That's trailer tea. Okay.
All right. Got an old nasty
Must
throw.
be
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I don't know if y'all heard about this.
Yes,
but,
I've seen it.
Marcus Jordan was in the south of France having a time.
Good old time.
And as you can see, if you can zoom in, he is over there sniffing that booger sugar. He got all that good food around him, but he had to get that little dose of that stuff to
see what happened. See what happened when you miss Larsa pussy. That's what happened.
Baby, that's why she left.
Or that's what happened when you all Larsa pussy.
True.
She drove him. She drove him to it.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now, my thing is, I don't know. I know I'm a little bit naive. I'm not a big drinker or a drug doer myself. Okay. You got everything in the world. Why do you need to do some shit like that? You've seen plenty of people go down the hill fast doing drugs like this. Why do people? I mean, do you think? I mean, he's not known for nothing, is he? Right? Like, this is not going to affect anything that he got going on.
No.
True?
No.
Well, cocaine has made a resurgence. It's very popular. The kids and everybody talk about it like it's Tuesday.
Right.
So it's not. They sing songs about it. I mean, I just can't believe. When I was a little younger, it was more taboo, but now it's just out there. You go. I remember when I first moved to Atlanta. The boy had it on the table like it was a party favor. With condoms and coke, and I was like, okay, well, this is not the place for me. So I mean, so it's not. It don't have the same stigma. Go ahead, John.
It's given that scene from What's Love Got to Do with it, with Ike and Tina and that party, and it's given that.
Yeah.
They go on there, put them costumes on. We got rehearsal next week. We got San Antonio.
I've
Do
actually
something
been
boy.
to one of those types of parties.
Okay. And then like in Los
He
Angeles,
got it all up
One of
in
those
his
types of
nose too. He wanted to make sure he got every granule.
you got to get through the membrane.
That's just expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
It's right. As expensive as it is, you don't want to waste a drop.
Now coke is expensive. I heard.
Now,
I
my
know.
question to you guys is, if you were at a party like that, are you like, and a friend of yours who you didn't know did that, but they busted it out at the party, are you still going to be friends with that person, or do you pull back from them in a certain kind of way? Like, what's your reaction if someone you knew was doing stuff like that? Sammy, yes.
I've been to one of those types of parties. They had the weed on this table, which that was my table. They had the cocaine on this table, the pills on that, and everything else in the room.
Yeah.
And you didn't know that was going to be going on?
No, because the thing is, at the time I was on college break, and I was working at Burger King, and got good with the manager. And he's like, and of course, for some reason, people know when I smoke weed, and they'd be like, "Yo, want to go to this party once we get off work?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure, we can do that." And my thing was, I'm making sure I didn't mix one substance with another substance while his folks was like crisscrossing tables. And I was like, "Oh no. This is my table. I'm gonna stay here."
No cross contamination.
That's cross pollination. That ain't contamination. That's pollination.
But if you saw your Judy walk over to the next table and begin to get down with the booger sugar, are you feeling a kind of way about that, or that's her business?
I'm looking at him with a raised eyebrow. May have to. I'm not gonna say reevaluate the friendship, but I am gonna look at them a little bit differently now. Okay. And maybe after we're away from the party, just kind of ask. I mean, is that something you do normally, or were you just caught up in the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, I think
I'm about me.
I'm gonna see him ever again.
For me, the friendship level is gonna drop. It's gonna drop from friends like you might be an acquaintance now, because I can't get involved with some shit like that.
No,
I mean, like I said,
I got a house to pay for now. I can't get caught up in shit. Y'all not gonna get me fired over some bullshit.
But that's why I say I'm giving benefit of the doubt. I just want to find out, is this something you do regularly, or was just a one-time thing? Because you can get caught up in the moment, peer pressure and all of that. So
I get caught up in that. That's fine. But for me now, as soon as I see it, it's like I'm out. Deuces, I'm out. Like no. Because with my
also been
white bust up in there, and I'm black. Like I'm already in trouble just for being black. And the party was cold. Like no.
Allegedly, in my youth, I may have dabbled a little bit. I mean,
allegedly. Come on now.
Allegedly.
What?
Yeah, I lived in the city. I was a good time G. You know what I mean? A couple of parties. But what I found out after my first couple of go-rounds was that my sinuses was too bad to be fucking with some shit like that. So I was just like, I went to my allergist, and he was like, he was like, you need to not do cocaine, okay?
They clocked you.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, those are my drug use days are now over. So I was like, yeah, my science. But I know people that are everyday functional cokeheads.
I'm sorry, but if that's your drug of choice and your regular drug of choice, it's a no for me.
Right.
I have done weed twice in my life. The first time was in college, and I woke up in the bathtub with lipstick on my lips. So I was like, maybe I better not fool with this. The second time,
Oh, hell no.
the
I'm
second
fighting
time I did,
everybody there. Fuck that.
the second time I did it, I don't know, of course, because I'm hearing there's different types of weed. There's good weed, there's bad weed. The second time, it must have been some real good weed, because after I hit it, I kid you not, I felt like I was up there looking down at my body. That's how I felt. After that was it. I was like, this is not for me.
So you had a whole out of body experience.
I had a whole. I literally.
Well,
I
John,
was
she wasn't
circling.
running down the street in your underwear.
No, never did that.
Okay, then. Okay.
Well, at least
No.
she wasn't running down the street in underwear, which is a good thing.
With lipstick on.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want you to have no smoking moment.
No.
All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next topic here. All last week, Billy Ray Cyrus was in the news for going on a tirade, and now they say, and I'm going to say they said, because I could not find the audio where he said Miley is a skunk and a skank and a devil. I couldn't find it. Now I did find the audio where he was going off, and let's take a little. We was going off on that woman he was seeing. Listen to this a little bit.
To go do a show, I had to go when I was ready to go. If you would just
So the setup is she was late. She made him late for a set. Okay, I don't know why he didn't just leave her ass and go on to the show, but that's another story. Okay.
shut
They
the f- up,
screaming at
if
me.
you would have just left it the
I'm
f-
sorry.
alone.
I should.
If you would have left it alone when I told you it's done. Now I'm really f***ing pissed. You once again showed me you will not listen. I don't know who the f- you think you are, but you will not f- listen. And this ain't about your bracket. This ain't about your surgery. This ain't about nothing. This is about you being a f- selfish. I don't think you're real smart. I've changed my damn mind on that. What you are is a selfish.
No.
I'll tell you what, that's what you are. You're a selfish
I'm not
ass.
that.
You
Okay.
cannot continue to walk all over me and think that I'm going to go out in public with your dumb ass and have you do this anywhere you want in front of whoever.
Are you referring to you screaming at me right now?
This would not be happening if you would have just shut your mouth. Look what a mess you've made. What a dumbass thing to do. Now that's dumbass, because you have to know I will not tolerate that shit. You just done.
I thought you'd be happy.
No, you. You. You know better than that.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Why are we always catching old white men on tape cussing?
Fuck you. I like that part.
I love his hillbilly accent though. I love.
Yeah, he went achy breaky on her ass right quick. I love it. He went achy breaky on her ass. But the
I
question
think he was
remains,
mad. He took his last sniff of cocaine.
right? But Dr. Diggler, what did she say in public to make him?
In public, she said that this is a sign of his abuse towards her, and that she's claiming that she didn't prompt anything to do to make him.
But back up, because back up, because in the argument that was recorded, he said, "You just shut your fucking pie hole."
Oh yes. Like I don't know. I know the premise was maybe she was talking too much and didn't want to get with it so they can leave. so he can go do the show.
Okay. Yeah.
So she made him miss. She made him miss the show. Is what was said.
Okay. The
And
entire show.
I don't know because it don't make sense, right? You have
Right.
a driver. You could leave her. Like, did she had a key to the car? I don't know.
Because essentially you were at work. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you've been paid like a lot of money because he still commands $20,000 a show for some reason. But you're at work. I don't know. I got to investigate that. I get back to you.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't want to listen. I feel like this is a couple who cuss each other out. Like he didn't threaten her. He didn't. I mean, only bad abusive part when he said you dumb. That was kind of the abusive part. But like saying fuck you and this kind of stuff. I don't know. She could have said some shit to him crazy and then turn the thing on.
Then turn the thing on.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's true.
She could have provoked him.
Yep.
That's what I'm
knowing that she's being recorded, then be like,
Yep.
why are you talking like this to me? Why are you cussing at me?
Yeah, that's the part you can see was a setup. Oh, Daddy,
Yeah,
no. Oh, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, no. Why are you talking to me like this?
Right. I mean, we just saw this happen on clip on Hulu. Like, get them riled up and then hit that record button, and then be like, oh, I don't know what's going on. You're breaking my achy, breaking heart.
Oh.
All right. Lee Renfro says, who talks to somebody like that?
Apparently he does. I like it.
Mr. Taylor, maybe Billy was doing coke. Yikes.
Right.
Okay.
The same thing.
Didn't leave. Exactly.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, that's what
you believe it. Like, just go.
She was so used to it.
I'm with you on that one.
Damsel in distress.
No, she took that damn recording straight to TMZ.
She sure did.
That bitch was going to the mailbox, hopped in the car, and went on down to TMZ.
She knew that relationship was over. She knew the relationship was over, so she was like, "Let me do a golden parachute for myself, so that I can take a little couple coins with me on my way out of this relationship."
And
so they gave her that voice note over.
Well, yeah, they gave her $600 for the voice note.
I've heard way worse than that. I have too.
Me too.
Well, he ain't hear it in this house. I tell you,
I was just going to say who you heard it.
I just realized who it was.
Friend, don't let them make your comment, friend. Shannon, make your comment, friend. Don't let them.
Shannon, blink twice if you're okay.
What a safe place, friend. You okay, friend? We can let us know you okay, friend. We're gonna come with the helicopter.
I have too, but when does it stop?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we got another one.
Shannon say hush.
Yeah, Shannon say hush.
Hush.
Yeah, hush.
Hell no,
Right.
Don't be afraid, Shannon. Say what you want. Say what you want.
You be free, friend. Be free. Be free, friend. Be free.
All right.
Notice how you want to move along.
Yeah, because now I've read this. I want to hear about this. Go ahead, Dr. Diggler.
So you see,
got your back.
Okay.
Y'all better stay out of married folks' business.
Tiffany Haddish done got it again. She posted on TikTok. She went to a grocery store in Africa and she was like, "Oh my God, look, they have grocery stores and all this food and it's amazing. Like, oh my gosh, look at all the stuff that they have in Africa." And people are going, "You dumb bitch."
You know what?
This is not me. This is people. People are saying, "You dumb bitch. Don't you know they got motherfucking food? They got motherfucking huge ass buildings and major cities."
Wait a minute. So I might get canceled, but I did the same thing, Dr. Diggler. When I walked into it, the African, I was shocked. I'm like, these motherfuckers got canned goods.
How old was you when you did this?
I
maybe
mean, why wouldn't they have
32.
grocery stores? We know they got internet because there's always some Nigerian prince trying to get money. So, come on now, Tiffany, you should know better. Like, come on.
I was 31 years old. I was shocked.
I guess that
Even
shows
in
you
South
white
Africa,
supremacy
where they
at
have
work.
building stuff.
So y'all think they just going in the jungle to kill their food and bring it home?
Right, that's what they think.
I was like,
they think they go to the watering hole with like the buckets on their head.
I did. I was like, I wanted to see what my $10 a month was going to. I understand. I get it. So, no.
But that only breaks down to 79 cents a day. So it's
right.
probably
It was that sound in the arms of an angel. I want to know where my money was going to. So really quickly, I was a whole director for the government. And that was my first trip overseas was to Kenya. And I was expecting to go like traipsing because we were doing what was known as nation building. So I thought we was going to bring water to villages and shit. When we landed in a city, I was shocked. It was like skyscrapers and shit. So my boss was like, hey, what's wrong, Greg? I was like, they got shit over here. He was like, he was like, dude, and he was black. He was like, don't say that to anybody else. For real. Right. For real. And he was like, Greg, you are a program director for the government. You can't be saying like that. You know. I was like, damn. He said, well, we're gonna go cook out on the back. You know what I mean? So we went to the grocery store. And I damn near fell up under the floor and rolled under the aisle because they had shelves and shelves. And this was in the early 2000s. They had shelves and shelves of food. And
it makes sense though, right? Because we got people starving on the streets in America, and we got grocery superstores and shit full of food and shit everywhere. Yeah, so it makes it. It's all about the optics, right? And those who have the power have used their optics to make it look like Africa is this less than place. So that when they're over there stealing all their resources, it's not like we're not stealing from
I'm like, y'all ain't never seen Young Rich Africans on Netflix? They got some stores.
Oh, definitely like nowadays.
20 years ago, John, I was still giving money to the African baby with the flies around this big stuff. You know what I mean? Sammy, can I live?
But like Cream is saying, we got that shit over here too. We got babies, with flies, on their face and in their mouth and stuff like that.
Let me do it again. What you does? Make that bad.
Why you always point out my face all of a sudden?
No, look at Sammy.
He's doing Sammy's face.
Oh, Sammy. Oh,
oh wow.
Okay, Swag, do me a favor. Can you go through the comments for us?
Absolutely. Let's see. I gotta.
See how he do me. See how he do me, Craig. See how he do me, Craig.
Friend, I hope you're okay, friend. Right. I'm ashamed of her old Bama self.
And it should be.
Right. We only see commercials where they're needy.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. And the thing about it, like we give Greg grace, because we're not on social media where we would really roast him. But we really, you only know what you know. The reason why people roast Tiffany is because she's supposed to be a world travel. You a superstar now. You should know better. You should know better. You've been in the business long enough.
Right.
Exactly.
I see them on TikTok and said, so that's what y'all doing with our money.
Right. Exactly what I said, bro. I was like, I cut off my $10 a month and stopped it. I was like, these niggas living better than me.
I live in San Francisco, our Tenderloin downtown area in like baby Mexico. It's like baby Mexico.
So correct.
I got you, Lee. I got you. It's like.
And you are so right. And everything for the white people over in the Castro. You are so right.
Yeah, I mean, so the thing about it is like, also Tiffany, I feel like everybody just be waiting for Tiffany to say the wrong thing.
Yeah,
I feel like
they want
to say something wrong. She's always saying something out of pocket. It's like,
I think they just hard on her though.
They a little bit hard, but she also be fucking up too. It's like it's a mutual thing.
It is. It really is.
At this point, I think she's a little bit antagonistic. I think a little bit. She's, I think with it. But
you think she's down with?
Hello, fellas. Hope all is well with the panel. All is well.
Hey,
so
Mark, what's going on, bro? Long time.
Hey, okay, y'all. I called this one. I called it, girl. I said it ain't gonna happen. I called it. Called me Nostra Nigga Girl, I knew it.
I think
now they're not saying
anything.
Right. They're not saying a reason why.
We all know the reason.
What's the reason, Sammy?
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, what's the reason, Sammy?
It's a 4-hour concert.
Say that again.
Lauryn Hill taking 6 hours to come to a 4-hour concert.
Okay. Well. That I mean, I was thinking, go ahead, Swag. Go ahead. Was that you saying?
Oh, no, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say they're mad because they don't want to now perform because she not ready. I think
okay.
she's also on that book, Sugar.
Well, she has what? She's released tickets for her 25th anniversary or 20th anniversary tour of her album, her one and only album, and that's been selling.
I think we're at 30.
Is it 30 years? So she released that, and those tickets have been selling. So maybe she was like, I don't want to work this hard and split money 3 ways with them, and then go and do this tour.
Yeah, I don't know, and so I do know on good authority that some of her bandmates are difficult to work with, and she's difficult on her own. But together, they should stay apart. I never, when I asked my people, I was like, is it a really good idea? They're barely speaking to each other. I don't even know how they got into a room and said, let's do this one thing. Because it's suspected that he's the father of one of her kids, Wyclef. Yeah. And they allegedly, thank you. They had this horrible breakup, and it was real Fleetwood Mac. It was real Fleetwood Mac, and so then she couldn't get back into the groove. But I wouldn't even buy tickets, Dr. Diggler, to her solo. She was literally 2 hours late. Do you know what Rock the Bells is? So when they do their most popular album in its entirety. So I was with someone who their company sponsored the Rock the Bells tour. She was literally 2 hours late. She would not come out. She claimed she was getting her hair done. I think she was getting her nose candied. So I kind of lost it. And then she cannot perform the music because she doesn't own the music. So it depends on how she feels. If she doesn't feel like performing, she'll do the whole entire album in Calypso style in about 40 minutes and leave.
Oh God!
I mean, yeah, she'll do the whole.
She does not have the very good reviews. So let me see a show of hands. Who's going to see this solo tour that she's on? Anybody?
She can't use Lauryn Hill anymore.
Anybody gonna bet on that? Bet on that horse. Anybody bet on that horse?
I show a hand.
Going once, going twice.
Sammy, I hate you. Sammy, I hate you.
We gone. We go.
What's up, T? How you doing, man? Yeah, moving on. We got some comments. Hold on.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's the comments? What's going on?
I bet you didn't show her bank account, right? She still got money. Prince.
A lot of these artists seems like they're getting tired, laid back. Give me your money. That wasn't enough, so I'm half performing.
Right. But
that's why you go see Miss Jackson. Okay. Saves letting you have it. Okay.
And did.
And did that. And talk. Well, I don't want to give something away that you might be talking about, but I heard.
I'm not saying either.
You know what's coming. You know it's coming.
Okay.
All right.
DL Hughley.
We've talked about this on some of the other
Yeah.
podcasts before, but I had this clip. I don't think we played this clip though. Of
No, I
DL,
saved it for you. I didn't bring it up.
thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Talking about lying on the vice president, like his words. Like, I rarely do you see someone I don't want to use the word unapologetic because he's very apologetic.
He was very apologetic. It's the opposite of that. You're right.
So open with the ownership of the lie.
Yeah. Now, quiet. Please pay attention because this is very important.
Yeah. So let's. It's 3 minutes. We're gonna play all of it. I'm gonna skip around a little bit. But let's get the highlights of this. Here we go.
Not in fact lock up the thousands of people that I said she did. I told that lie, and I have apologized to it. Not only have I apologized, I've said to her, not only am I going to keep apologizing because I think it did that much damage, I am going to do what I can do to make sure you become the 47th. At this time, I said to her when I apologized, I'm going to make sure you get elected. I didn't say re-elected. I said elected. And now here it is, that opportunity. To me, that is divine. That is something that's supposed to have happened. If you are the people right now who are misquoting her record, we are not the same. If you believe that her locking people up from weed is worse than a man who says he wants to give dope dealers the death penalty, we are not the same. If you want me to remember her past but not Trump's past, we're not the same. If you want to remind me of her record but don't want to talk about Project 2025, have you ever noticed the same black people that want to tell you she sold all these weed and locked all these people up, tell you they don't believe that 2025 is Trump's plan for a second term? There is a reason for that. If you're telling me you're not going to vote for her because she has a white husband, then we're not the same. But if you're going to say she has a white husband, you better have a black wife when you say it. Don't tell me that somebody's Latin or Asian. I think that shouldn't be the predicate anyway. But if you are accusing her marital choices, you better make sure yours are in line with the accusations you make. Vice anything, and you think you would tell the president what to do? It was a ceremonial position. She did what she was supposed to. Being mad at a vice president would be like being mad at the backup quarterback because the quarterback threw an interception. And you know that to be true. You are saying all these things because whatever you have on your mind, whatever your mindset is, it is not the same as mine. I don't begrudge you for how you feel, but I ain't got time to play with you. My goal is to make right something I did wrong. It is to make sure I keep my word. And I am going to do all I can to make sure that she becomes a black woman, Asian woman, AIP. I know that she's going to be, I'll tell you what, she's black enough to be called a DEI hire by inferior white men.
Okay. Okay. So what did y'all think about DL's apology? Was it satisfactory?
To me, it was.
Okay. I think it comes a little too late, but we got to start somewhere. Okay.
John, discuss how it was satisfactory. What made it satisfactory to you?
I mean, what else can he do? I mean, maybe the timing is too late, but I mean, he owned up to it. Like some people won't do. They won't own up to their shit.
Yeah.
He owned up to it. And he says he's going to keep apologizing. And the one way he's going to fix it is that he's going to do everything he possibly can to make sure that she gets elected. So not only did he apologize, he's going to follow through with that apology.
Yeah.
Let the church say amen.
Amen. I mean, amen. I mean, we don't live in a time like this where people are especially celebrities, are so accountable on their shit. You know, most people would do some kind of like press release, you know, with their publicists and say something, few sentences, and you know, we wish her the best on her journey.
And be over and done with it. After they apologize, they be over and done with it.
And be done with it. But he, like you say, he's putting his money where his mouth is on this. You know, so
I just don't understand what some black men's problem with her is in the first place. You know, John, anybody got anything? I just don't understand. Can somebody enlighten me? Because I got kicked out of a whole group, cocky and delusional. Okay. Beady Bob here, lying rascal.
Oh my!
Ain't been funny since Comic View. Wow, go in.
Oh my!
Wasn't funny on Comic View. Go in.
Wow.
Go in. Tell us how you really feel. backpedaling and pee popping. It seems twisted, but at the end of the day, I got the message. Okay,
yeah.
You know, I think that he would embrace all the call outs because he know he did some damage and you deserve a little bit of a tongue lashing.
Yeah, T is
He's not gonna run away from the fight.
Right. T on the streaming service over here says, as long as she accepts the apology and the apology is valid.
You know who hasn't apologized for their past statements? JD Vance about Trump.
They just hate each other.
Everywhere. Talking about he's on a certain platform and all. You should be mindful what you say. Don't the same thing apply to him?
Facts.
You are to be on a certain platform and you spewing all this hate against a black woman. I'm surprised the AKs didn't come for his ass.
They did.
They probably did. They probably did.
They did because he is. I think he's a Q. They came for him.
Yeah,
that's why he apologized.
That's
because the pressure they put on him. You know, they was like, brother, you part of Divine Nine. You should know better. You should know better. You should know. And so, real quick, my thing is, don't do the fucking crime if you don't want to see a prosecutor. That's the only goddamn way you're gonna see a prosecutor. Stop fucking asking for exclusions when we break the law. You did it. You did it.
That's what I've been saying. You did it. You did it.
Yeah, that was a great segue to Tory Lanez.
Who did it? Who did it? Who absolutely did it?
You know, Tory Lanez, though, I would say his defense team, they are giving up a vigorous defense even after he's in jail. And they're talking about, well, you know what? They're trying to say now it was Kelsey, the other woman who's in the car with him and Meg the Stallion.
It's these Canadian niggas that always trying to get away with some shit.
And they saying that he was trying to get the gun.
I think they make him doing a bending in jail, and now he's trying to do and say anything he can to get out of jail.
He's saying he tried to get the gun from Kelsey, and he don't know who shot her. I'm like, it's three of y'all in the car, and one person got shot. She didn't shoot herself, so you know. I don't know who shot her.
Y'all. I'm finna go.
I don't know who shot her.
Like Biggie, who shot you?
I know what's going on. Somebody done found him pretty up in prison. And now he's trying
to I'm with Sammy. He doing the business. He doing the
bending. So now he got trying to tell some story. Oh no, it wasn't me. It was her. Help me. Help.
I don't see my booty hole. Good God, right.
Every night, somebody in there tapping it. This for shooting Meg, motherfucker. You don't shoot Meg.
Oh my goodness, Canadian bitch, right?
Yeah, I'm not that tough. I'm not that tough. It was her.
Damn it. Not it was her. I'm not that tough. Yeah. This is a show for the ages. I love it. I'm so glad you're back, Dr. Diggler. I'm so glad you're back.
Listen, I wasn't there, but all the evidence points to Tory Lanez, and I think what he needs.
She said it was Tory.
he needs to pull. He needs to pull a D.L. Hughley. What's his name? Hughley. Yeah, Hughley. He built D.L. Hughley and just own up to it. Maybe he'll get less time, or out quicker.
When you show attrition, Dr. Diggler, that's the thing about it. If you do a crime, the judge will take that into consideration if you show attrition for your crime. That's why they get ready to throw the book at Trump ass, because he shows no kind of attrition. He doesn't say I'm sorry. He's not even. And Tory's the same thing. I ain't shoot that bitch at hotel. You know what I mean?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Right. It was her. You ain't gonna blame it on the girl.
Out on my hand and all, but it wasn't me.
Right. Right. He then tested him, and the man had gunpowder on his hand, and the girl got shot in the toe. She know who shot her.
She know who shot her. You think she wouldn't have told on that girl? She would have been like, Kelsey shot me in the foot.
Right. That bitch, he was like Delta Reese. That bitch, what's her name? What's her name? Della from
Della Reese.
Oh yeah.
In the pinky toe.
Right. Now, I used to be a fan of Judge Judy, but she kind of got on my nerves a little bit. But the one thing I remember Judge Judy always saying is that usually when somebody commits a crime of violence against you, you want the person who did it to pay for it.
Yeah.
So what sense would it make for her to be like, I know it was really Kelsey, but I'm gonna say Tori did it? Like that don't make no sense. But people will rationalize that because I heard somebody say the other day, y'all had like Tory Lanez is like the next coming of Jesus. Like, what is Tory Lanez for y'all? That y'all are so ready to just back him up for shooting somebody in the foot. Like, come on.
He never been good since. Didn't he do that sample of Brownstone? Say it, show it.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't been. That's his best time.
Prove it.
Right.
How she gonna have body out with no pinky toe? Shot that girl with her damn pinky toe.
Ooh, Swag, give us these comments before we go to the next. Go on, Swag.
I don't even know where we at.
Let's see. Where were we at? Let's see. I think we did that one already.
People lie in court and go tell they snitch Sally the truth.
You think the Sally the snitched on him?
Whistling Dixie.
With that hole, yeah. It's a booty hole. Right?
Y'all making me miss my Sally. Oh my.
Keisha tired of getting his short boots smoked up.
I'll take it.
With the good coochie.
I'll take his place.
All right, Lee.
I ain't had sex like prison sex since night. Wait a minute now. We need some backstory because I'm.
That's the story.
Okay, Lee.
Come on up in here.
We see you in Patreon, Lee.
Lee, and I want the OnlyFans link too. But let's go. Keep it moving.
All right, so y'all, I want y'all to tell me if this new song by Suki. Or Suki,
as in Sukihana.
Samples King Floyd's "Groove Me." Let's just get into the song. The song is called Suki. So let's see here.
Now. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So, in other words, you're a musician.
Looking sweet like cookie. Bet in the game, you ain't dealing with no rookie. Best head out, wanna bet, call a rookie. Gotta pay for this pussy, wanna fuck, gotta book me. Attitude with a stank walk. Looking at a broke nigga like I can't talk. I need a man with them racks, nigga. If I got my hand out, I ain't looking for no gap, nigga. I want Gucci, Prada, and Chanel. Louis, Fendi, shoes, a few pair. Don't bring me no fiction, nigga. I can tell, don't DM me, just cash out Bazelle. I need a rapper, a trapper. I need a nigga getting money like he play for the Raptors. I need a nigga who a scammer with a bag full of gifts every day like he's Santa. I gotta scream it.
So what y'all think?
If it wasn't her, I would like.
She just looked like she just have a dick in her mouth every goddamn day.
Oh, Sammy. No.
And then when she was sitting. And then while she was sitting in that lounge chair, I could see the creases in her titties from the silicone implants. But that's just me.
She looked like her breath smelled like the ass that she be licking.
Oh, Sam. I thought it was a child.
Because I just can't get out. Every time I see her, I just can't erase that vision of her pleasuring herself and she's squirting all over the place. I just can't get
there's the video of her doing it out there?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I'm not on that part of the web.
Well, yeah. That's my whole thing.
We need to get Malcolm on that.
Malcolm, we need video of Suki squirting. Like I said, if it wasn't her, I would like
Really?
So what do you mean if it wasn't her, you would like it? Because that chorus, I like that chorus though.
Yeah,
I can't stand her. She was the one that was interviewed by the white lady of saying, "No, honey, I'm not a musician." And like the lady was like, "But don't you rap?" She was like, "Yeah, but you know." And I can't take it. I just can't. And so
we got some comments on this. This video, what we got here?
Just one more.
the video is for straight men.
Right, exactly.
I think that we got Elliot got the one before that about the video.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, he said no, ma'am.
Yeah,
He said no, ma'am.
Just period. No, ma'am.
Lord have mercy. Well,
Right.
good luck to you, Suki or Suki, however you say your name.
Sucky.
Me sucky, me loving you.
On Love and Hip Hop, she evolved, and she's still doing the same low level hanging fruit type shit.
Oh well,
and that's the type of song to me. Low level hanging fruit type shit.
She's doing. I guess she's doing what works for her. We got one more from Elliot.
I'll continue listening to the '90s female rap. Give me Kim, Foxy, Da Brat, Eve, and Left Eye.
They haven't made it better yet. They have not.
One dig tonight. Hey.
They have not. I mean,
Lady
I'm not gonna say.
Hey, lady.
Yeah, right.
You think I patted the bell or something? Out here singing hooks. Shout out to
me. People are still talking about Gail and Oprah being gay. They recently in an interview said, like, listen, if we were gay, girl, we don't move on. We'll turn the page. So they say if she was gay, we would tell y'all if we was gay or not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there anybody on this panel? Please reveal yourself. Reveal yourself if you believe that Gail and Oprah is gay. And I got my finger on the trapdoor button right now. Okay. Yep. Trapdoor button. Trapdoor for Sammy. The sharks are waiting for you.
Ain't working. Ain't working. But here's the thing. They're using Stedman as a buffer. Because when they feel, because they feeling clicky tonight, but on a Tuesday, Stedman, come here. We got a use for you instead of always looking.
Don't Gail got like 5 kids?
Yes,
like 2.
Oh.
And
I don't think they're lesbians. I think
you
they
ain't better
it's 2024. Why do we care? It's 2024. Why do we even care that if they were or not?
This is
like,
so
honestly
old.
It is. It's so old. It's like y'all act like being gay is a bad thing. Like if they're gay, they're gay.
And that's what they're saying. They're saying, like, listen, we don't think being gay is a bad thing. If we were, we would totally own up to it, and that'd
exactly
be it.
What they said. And that's exactly how I would answer it.
I'm strap on.
And they both eating. And they both. And they both eating $1 million pussy if they are, and they ain't giving y'all none.
Baby, billion with a B, right? John, that's a real cute hat you got on.
Like fresh money.
Well, Sammy, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but listen, I am very quick to bring somebody into the Rainbow Tribe. I will bring them quick into the tribe. Like, I don't turn away nobody. But I don't see it for Oprah and Gail. I really don't. It's like bitches can't have best friends for life no more.
Right. That's like your auntie. That's like your auntie and her best friend. You'll know. You always wonder why is your best friend always there. But they never tell you why your her best friend is always there.
Sammy, who hurt you, baby? Who hurt you?
Sammy, have you been questioned at the Thanksgiving table a couple of times?
No, I let them know.
Good night, y'all. Good night.
Next question. You want some tip?
No.
Well, listen.
You know how they are. Why are you always bringing that same friend?
But what I don't like, people always act like. So my only problem with this is probably Swag's problem and Cream's problem. Why is gay the worst thing you can be?
Exactly.
That's the whole issue with Puffy. I don't care if Puffy's. They don't care he tied up women and sold them in human slavery. Oh no, he may have sucked the dick.
Right.
Oh
Exactly.
no, that's the end of the line. No, not that.
Well, first of all, a lot of people they fine with eating shrimps and drinking wine and having kids out of wedlock, but sucking and licking on the same sexual thing as you are. Woo! That's a problem.
That's a bridge too far. Exactly.
Right. It's just
like, who cares? Who cares?
And some of you find with murder and graping of another person. But if you're gonna do it to your same sex, oh no, that's a problem.
Lee says, I think they got drunk before and sucked on each other. I'm sorry.
Good night, Lee. Good night, Lee.
Lord, the senior citizen dry muffin tour.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all are ruthless.
Are moist and delicious.
I just realized I'm only homosexual because I was molested at 4 years old by a 19-year-old man and his 17-year-old girlfriend. I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear it too, Fred, but that ain't why you gay. Okay, that is not why you're gay. Because if that was the case, girl, why aren't you a pussy eating? Because you said there was a girl there too, So,
or let's just
maybe she directed.
Right. Let's just suggest you see a therapist, friend.
Yeah, I think this is one for a Malcolm show. We just screenshot this moment. Come back on Wednesday and bring it right back up. Okay, girl.
Come back for Wellness Wednesday.
I will be here and I'm gonna bring some data and some I'm gonna bring some research with me, so it ain't just my opinion. Which I already stated.
Gay is the act of being happy. Homosexuality is what scares and excites people. Yes, this is true. That's why I'm homosexual. Okay, come on. I'm gay because I'm happy and I like to frolic. Now you go sit down. You go sit down
in that corner, Lee.
Right there. Turn your nose to the corner.
All right. Who's speaking of frolicking? So, Tyler Perry.
Well, actually, speaking of another queen that none of us needs to come out.
Allegedly.
Why? Well, why do we need to know what the obvious is?
Well, that's a conversation for another day. Let's talk about this topic right here. Yes. Tyler Perry says, "F you to the highfalutin," quote. That's what he said. Quote, "the highfalutin critics." He's had, because he had the Divorce in the Black movie that came out last month or this month, and these are some of the reviews. Tyler Perry gaslights his Black audience in response to criticism about his new film, Divorce in the New Black. Is Tyler Perry playing in our faces? How could a leading Black Hollywood employer make such terrible films? These are and that's from The Root, baby. That's your own people, right there. So, but Tyler Perry, let me just play this little video from the Breakfast Club where they're talking about Tyler Perry's response to critics.
It is called Divorce in the Black, and it's been receiving mixed reviews, and like everything. Like everything else. And people often criticize Tyler Perry for consistently creating projects with the same storyline. So during an episode of Keke Palmer's podcast, she commended him for never changing his artistry despite all the criticism. And this is what he said.
If you let somebody talk you out of a place that God has put you in, you are going to find yourself in hell. I know for a fact that what I'm doing is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, because for everyone who is a critic, I have thousands of, used to be emails from people saying, this changed my life. Oh my God, you know me. Oh my God, you saw me. How did you know this about my life, my family? A large portion of my fans who are disenfranchised, who cannot get in the Volvo and go to therapy on the weekend. So you've got this highbrow Negro who is all up in the air with his nose up looking at everything. And then you got people like where I come from and me who are grinders, who really know what it's like. Don't discount these people and say that their story don't matter. Who are you to be able to say which black story is important or should be told? Get out of here with that bullshit.
Oh, damn.
That's the gaslight. No one is saying that he shouldn't tell black stories. No one has said that. We said, girl, it's how you tell them, girl. It's the how.
Mr. Perry, Mr. Tyler Perry, let me say for the 100th time, you tell the exact same story every single time you put out a film. You can just put out the plot and everybody knows it's a Tyler Perry movie because it's the same damn thing every single time. Nobody's saying you can't tell these stories. Nobody has said that. But you have got to start doing something else. You have got to start telling other stories.
He tells the same story with different wigs.
Every single time. Every single time. And then to double down and make it say, like, oh, y'all just some highfalutin. Bitch, we're grinding too.
That part.
We are grinding too. I ain't got no Volvo. So who the fuck are you talking about? No, he pissed me off with that one.
See that?
He pissed me off.
That's that killer I'll be telling y'all about. Y'all watch out for him. Y'all watch out for that nigga. When he get mad, I'm telling you.
So I'm highfalutin too. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, anybody who disagrees with what he's doing is highfalutin.
I like to be entertained. I would like to think I'm a little smarter than Medea goes to jail. I mean,
but there's nothing even wrong with that. Medea goes to jail. Like, that's to have that genre. To me, it's like, okay, once you step out of the Medea genre, what else you got? What else you got?
Because isn't every last movie about a marriage or a divorce, a black woman that rises up or something?
And then she gets saved by a light-skinned man because he like light-skinned.
Always some misbegotten black woman. Has he ever done something about where a black man was a feature and had some kind of epic journey?
Exactly.
Like, I don't know.
My thing is okay, he knows what he's doing because otherwise he wouldn't be where he is now. And everybody praises him for paying black actors and actresses what they're worth.
He pays well.
Start getting some writers and pay them too, because you need writers. You need somebody to write some shit from a different point of view other than your own, because you don't know anything else. You're telling the same story every single time. Play some black writers and get the writers.
And there's somebody out there. I saw a clip online somewhere. Some woman saying that he stole that storyline from her.
Well, people stay saying this.
True.
Exactly. But I mean, child, we've seen that story so many times.
That's
true. 90% of Black America. What are you talking about? I'm telling you, please.
It just for me, it's the lack of going. Maybe there's something to these voices of dissent. I'm not saying no one's saying change what you do to ignore your fans, money. But what about showing the range of blackness? You know what I mean? And to Lee's point, go ahead, read it, somebody.
People get over everything so fast and want something new. Go make a movie then.
Fair. That's totally fair. But you know what,
fair.
though, Lee? What else also fair is that when you as an artist put something out in front of people, bitch, it's going to be critiqued, okay?
Yeah,
That's what art is. The art gets critiqued. You got to take the good with the bad, okay? You can't be like, oh, all the bitches came out and they sent me emails saying that they like my shit. Good. Right. What about the bitches who told you to set your pussy up? What about them bitches, okay? There's something to that when
And what you do not get to do is to target black audiences, and then when black audiences tell you, it's time to do something different, then you want to insult them and call them highfalutin.
Right.
Like you said, you got to put the good with the bad. If you want to be known as, the next black, Scorsese or whatever, you have got to start listening to your black audiences, and your black audiences are telling you need to do some new shit.
But
like, don't do no shit like that.
The scene on the Divorce in the Black. Everybody saw it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Well, the scene where that family, where that mama controls all her sons. I recognize that because I know somebody just like that, and that's why I was like, I literally know somebody, a family just like that act just like that.
Yeah, I mean that was my grandma on my daddy's side. Like I'm not saying he's not telling stories that people that we know. It's like it's just you can do better, girl. You can do better.
Right.
And
like Lee makes Oscar caliber movies. Denzel makes Oscar caliber movies, and they have resources. Like they don't sit down and try to write their own. Spike Lee uses and he can write. And he can write well, but he also knows that he has to have different voices. And the problem with this is, real quick, is when you're asking for my money, and then you gonna fucking degrade me for my motherfucking $20. That's what you won't do, you long head bastard.
And then go ahead, read that.
Yeah, Lee says, "Behold, something new so fast." Lee, I disagree because
he's been doing this for a while.
Tyler Perry is not new. Tyler Perry is not new. Tyler Perry has been doing this for 20-some years. So no, we're not talking about something new. And again, let me say this: I'm not saying that he can't do what he does because there is an audience for that. Nobody is saying he has to stop doing the Medea stuff. Nobody's saying he can't keep telling the story he's telling. He just needs to tell new stories. Okay, Lee? I
don't even, you know what I like to see? He can tell them same old ass stories. I don't even care. Bitch, tell them better. Up the quality, the storyline, the twist, the wigs. Girl, like, come on. Like, just why does it have to look like a made-for-TV movie?
Right,
but the
time.
It's like there's a quality issue somewhere.
Right, but
I'm so proud of paying black actresses what they're worth. Up your game for everything else. You got the money. You got the money.
And make something that you're familiar with. Make us the Black Brokeback Mountain movie. We could watch that too.
And let me just say one thing before we move on to the next topic.
Somebody suggested he do a kind of a biography on like his. I would like to see that because it sure would be the same shit we've seen from him.
I mean, can he get somebody else to direct it and write it though?
Yeah, that part. Part.
I would like to see a Tyler Perry movie where there isn't some Jesus woman like, just put in God's hands and he'll do it, baby. No, I want to see a black woman be like, you know what? Hold on. Let me go get my good wig and my knife and we can go slash this nigga tire, bust out his windows, and then if he talking shit, we're going to cut off his dick.
He'll do that. He'll do that, but then she'll go grab a Bible afterwards.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm sick and tired of seeing the ghetto talking Bible lover. And I'm like, no, we're the ghetto girl that's ready to bust windows. And even if it's divorced, I'm like the one chick supposed to be girlfriend, the husband's like, no, there, sweetie. And then know that she got some skeletons herself, and she's scared to deal with it. I was like, wait a minute. You gonna be huff and puff for her, but you can't even deal with your own shit. Come on now.
Listen.
Well, God bless you, Tyler Perry. There you go.
That's like I said before. We're artists. Even this podcast, we are open to critique and feedback. And the bitches said to me, "Girl, every time I see you talking about Bandits Bowens, I would have to give it a thought. I'm not saying I'm gonna stop it. Somebody may go, man is born. That's an insult to niggas. Why y'all you already gay, bitch? Why you gotta put on a wig too, bitch? Why niggas gotta do shit like that? You know, I can see that. I can see that critique. You know, and the people have a right to their feelings. You know, and so I'm gonna consider it, think about it, and if I decide to
and throw it out your mind,
but niggas have a right to their own opinion. Okay.
Well, hell, it had characters. So I don't even know what the fuck that's about.
My sister watched my show one Saturday. Why you cuss so much? Do you not see the name, the Gregory the Talented Mr. Drayton on there? Because I'm grown, bitch. That's why I cuss so much.
Right. So this is just a real quick one here. Jaguar, right? We all know, and some people love us, some people hate us, some people indifferent. You know, she's the call outer of the industry. I put that in quotes because some people say she be lying. But she helped that YouTuber get to 1 million subscribers. That guy who she been, you know, when you see her sitting on the couch and all the light bulbs behind her and stuff, she helped that guy get to 1 million subscribers through people coming to watch her talk shit about.
Everybody love a good lie.
A lie travel real fast. It travel. It travel.
Light. It do.
Look at 45.
Child, are y'all ready for this? A sequel to a different world?
Now you know. I read up on it. You know what it's going to be focused on, right?
Yes, Dwayne and Whitley have kids 30 years later.
It's going to be on their daughter. That's what it's going to be about.
Mm-hmm. So are you?
As long as that shit ain't like the good times, I'm good.
Yeah, it's not a remake of what we already seen. It's a sequel to. It's a sequel.
Continuation of life.
Yeah.
I'm here for
it. I love a different world. So
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
For it. I think you know it could be it leads to a great resurgence for HBCUs.
All the old cast members at some point. I want to see Jada come in. She be a professor of philosophy. I want to see the one with Charlene, the one who played the doctor. She's now a dean of the biology. Cree Summers. She's in the art theater. She's in the art department now. I want to see Jaleesa come in. She's probably a dean of something. Even Sinbad, he can come back to somebody.
No, he's sick. He's sick. That baby's sick.
You know,
he
so
can be somebody daddy.
Right.
Someone somebody granddaddy. I'm doing this for my granddaddy. He's an alumni, and he come through in his wheelchair. All right, grandbaby.
Now, but Dr. Diggler, the thing about that is, I just thought about that. Dr. Cosby owns a different world,
and that's why it's taken so long for it to get to this point.
So my question to you is, through your crack research team, are they stripping his name from it?
Good question. Netflix is not commenting at this point on it. They're probably going to wait to see how bulletproof the show is first.
They're trying to see is Kamala going to be elected president or not.
Damn, bitch.
I caught that. You know, in case you guys did not know, the president of Netflix wife is African American. So that's why
I did not know that.
Yes, and that's why Netflix gave Kamala 5 million big ones. So,
well, it was a Netflix itself. It was just
they gave as a corporation. No,
sir. I don't think that's
it was the CEO. It was just the CEO.
It was just the CEO.
It was the CEO. Yeah. People were talking about that a lot. Now you know I don't be in the politics, girl, but I did hear that.
I thought there was a cap on your personal giving.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it was a cap.
Now you're getting deeper. You're getting too deep for me. I don't know.
The CEO gave it, so he gave it as a private citizen, not as part of the corporation.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken.
Because people were going unsubscribe from Netflix. Let's go, girl. Netflix didn't do nothing.
Exactly right.
Speaking of people who sometimes feel,
you know what, honey, we gonna give Kamala some money, right? Yeah, I'll give him like 500. No. Add a zero to that. Okay, 5,000. No. Add a couple more. Add a couple more. Add a 5 million. Okay, you good. Where you going? I'm finished.
Swag, where we at on this comment, sir?
I don't.
Just a couple.
Lord, someone Baker act her.
Who?
Hospital scene.
Oh, on the tomorrow.
Silly sissy sell sad stories.
That's a good tongue twister.
That's a good tongue
twister. Sell sad stories. Silly sissy
sell sad stories.
That's
you
a good warm-up.
with a lisp. Silly
Sad
stories.
stories.
You have to say it with a lisp, Dr. Diggler. Silly sad stories.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Well, it's that time.
Oh.
It's that time. I'm gonna do that for a word with Bandis Bowens.
John, take me, Lord.
So I want you to get into her little feature. She wanted to make sure that she saw the different looks of Bandis. She said make sure she got full screen. And her hair. Her giving you the hand, John. She said, "That's for you." The hand.
Wait, so it's the bottom
Lord,
row.
have mercy.
It's the bottom row for me. It's the bottom row. I hate it here. Oh God, it's the bottom row for me.
So we have a brief message for Bandits. Mind you, this was supposed to debut last week, so just keep that in mind. But here we go.
Hello and good evening.
Look at them split ends.
It is I, Bandis Bowens, back
The frizz
again.
is real.
And in today's word with Bandis Bowens, I want to speak on it. I want to speak on the ambush of Donald Trump, King Trump, at the National Black something or another so-called Journalists Association. The ambush was epic, of epic proportion.
It's the music.
And yet and still, King Donald held his own against that black woman. Yes, he did. And of course, let's talk about the other black woman in the room. Kamala.
Bitch, no, You will not defame Kamala.
Harris.
No, cut this hoe off.
Yes, she is running for president now. And sure, there's a part of me that is very happy and excited about this. That a possibility that a woman could be in the Oval. But let's face it, this isn't an episode of Scandal. That shall never, ever happen. Just like that'll happen when Double J eats foie gras. Anyway, it is I, Bandis Bowens, offering to you some levity during this time of so-called democratic celebration. Keep it real, honey. DT didn't go down during the attempted assassination, and he shall not go down now with the South Asian African American, aka HBCU do. It is I, Dennis Bowens, signing out.
Bro, what's up, boy?
That bitch invoked my name. That bitch, let me get my Vaseline. That bitch invoked my name. I'm ready, bitch. I'm ready.
This thing with Double J eat foie gras.
Lord have mercy.
Double J eat foie gras.
I'm ready, bitch.
What she say? He put his ponytail in his head. Your mic is muted, friend.
Your mic is muted.
Your mic is muted.
Your mic.
Sorry. So I cut off the part where I said that Bandis Bowens is not endorsed by the Diggler Digest. She's just a pundit and a talking head. That is her own opinions. We are Kamala. Sorry, Kamala. All the way over here.
I get it.
You tell that frosted tip bitch I got her number.
Oh. Elliot says, "Oh, Bandis girl." was a lot.
Well, we don't have to give Miss Thing any more time here. Let's talk about what we watching, what we looking at on the television.
I think that should get a theme song, friend.
I know. I need to. I'm all I think about is Whitney Houston's song. What you looking at? Why you looking at me? Don't be mad at me.
Her birthday is Friday. Her birthday is Friday or Saturday.
Oh, is it? Oh, happy birthday!
They're having they're having a thing for her somewhere. Anyway, what is this? The Lady in the Lake.
Shows I want to hit on or just mention. I don't want to talk about them a whole lot. Presumed Innocent. We talked about this on the other podcast. The whole seasons is out. All the episodes out. One season. All the episodes are out. Check it out. Who all on the podcast have seen Presumed Innocent? Show of hands. Seen Presumed Innocent. Girls, ladies, you're missing out.
Android TV.
So much TV to watch. It's hard to get it on. I don't even have Apple TV, so.
Well, listen, y'all got Fire Sticks. Don't they? You guys are jailbroke. Get you them jailbroken.
Here at M3, we do not condone that type of rhetoric.
What is jailbreaking? What is jailbreaking?
I don't know. We'll talk about it on Patreon. I heard about that.
Big league.
Lady in the Lake. Another good one. You can Google it for yourself due to time. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. And then Queenie on Hulu. That's another good one to check out. Female black lead on that. Set in Britain, London, over there. It's y'all remember that show I May Destroy You that came out years ago? It's giving that, but lighter. It's not as dark as that show. It's lighter.
Did you ever watch Chewing Gum?
Yes. I did not care for Chewing Gum myself. Not as much as I May Destroy You. It was a little too quirky for me. Sometimes the quirky stuff doesn't land for me.
So that is my guilty pleasure. British TV, I love.
Now, what are y'all watching? Give me each a show so that people should know. I'll start with you down there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll start with Sammy.
Go, Sammy. What are you watching, Sammy?
Well, I did watch Queenie, which I found the British Jamaican accent or island accent so hard to get into. So I'm just like, the fuck is you saying? And then I didn't want to turn on subtitles because I'm like, if I gotta turn on subtitles, I'm not watching it. I'm like you, John. Right. I can't do that. But I did appreciate she fucking everybody, but then she got so emotionally attached to everybody. I'm like, bitch, let your pussy be pussy free. Let your pussy be thought free while you fucking everybody. Just fuck people just to get off.
Pussy be pussy free.
Did she get all emotionally attached? I was like, bitch, I'm over you.
Do you recommend the show or not?
To be honest, I'm gonna say no because I was in and out episode. Because like I said, when she was fucking about in it, but then when she got emotionally attached, I was out.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Fair. John, give me a show. What are you watching?
Well, the last couple of days I've been consumed with the Olympics, but recently I did see a horror movie on Netflix.
I was trying to do.
What's
to put it on you.
The screen got Tourette's.
I was trying to put it on John.
Oh,
like, how do I do that?
Yeah, I do it.
Thank you.
Yep. Like I was saying, I've been so consumed watching the Olympics, but I did catch a movie on Netflix recently. It just came out. It's a horror movie. It's called Tarot. It was actually pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised. So if you want a horror movie with suspense, it has a really good storyline. So
thank you, John. So you recommend it?
Yeah.
Now put it on Sammy, and Sammy just say Queenie so we can, for fairness.
Queenie.
There you go. The idea just came to me in the moment. I don't think you're playing favorites. Okay. All right, Mr. Drayton. What show do you recommend? Hit him.
I have discovered I had discovered Ghost, the CBS show.
Oh
Hilarious. Hilarious. I am binge watching it. I'm kind of stuck on it. It's based on a show out of the UK by the same name, but the American version airs here on CBS. It is hilarious. Please check it out.
Cool. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So, Swag, what show are you watching?
I am watching a show on I'm sorry, not Netflix, on Hulu called Dress My Tour. It is so messy. Basically, it's a design competition in kind of the same spirit as like Project Runway, shows like that. But child, Michael, if you want some good TV, child, Michael will make it for you. So Dress My Tour on Hulu. The whole season is out. So
I giggle so much and laugh while Michael is like doing his confessionals. Shannon's like, "What are you doing over? What are you watching?" And he came over, ended up watching it with me because it's definitely B level Project Runway, but it's entertaining. It's very entertaining.
Yes, you're not watching it for the fashions. You're watching it for the messiness of it.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Because I'll be like, "Where are the
fashions?" Find on Amazon Prime.
Say what?
But I did find a show on Amazon Prime called Domino Day: A Lonely Witch, which I try to tell everybody else. That's a good watch. It's about a solitary witch. She's this powerful witch in a coven, and the thing I like about it is witches of color, which is something we don't always see.
No.
And then there's like this like high level I guess order, like an order of witches trying to find this singletary witch because she's supposed to be like some breed of witch that's supposed to be like restricted but yet powerful, and her power is almost like she's a succubus. And she going around fucking everybody, stealing their energy and shit. You need to see it. I'm gonna just leave it there. That's my summary for it.
Lovely. I like that.
When you read the synopsis, they say it's like a combination of Buffy the Vampire and Charm, which I'm like, no, that's bullshit. But you still need to see.
Okay, y'all. So give us some of these comments, please, Swag, before we move on to the next thing. There, please.
Yeah,
let's just focus on this one.
Vikings on Netflix is so good.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. I decided to change up my cover for my black clear thing. We featuring this is Cream X. He did a modeling session for us
with a nip slip.
You know that ain't no nipple down there. Ain't no nipple down there.
Not a nip slip. Fuck you, John. Again.
Ain't no nipple. Look at that. Look closely. Ain't no nipples down there. So let's see here. Let me go back to where I was. And R.I.P. to Bill Cobbs. Bill Cobbs was a great
that's right.
character actor who passed away at the age of 90. 90 years. I mean, you can't be too sad at somebody who made it to 90 and up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, they tired anyway, girl. By that point, I mean, we are tired. So let's get into this little tribute they did for him on one of the local news stations.
With the loss of a veteran character actor, George Pinocchio is here with the passing.
Well, he gave showbiz a lot of years in his life. We are remembering prolific character actor Bill Cobbs today. He has died at the age of 90. His family revealed that news in a Facebook statement today. The family announced he passed away peacefully at his home in California. They wrote in his honor, a beloved partner, big brother, uncle, surrogate parent, godfather, and friend. Bill recently and happily celebrated his 90th birthday, surrounded by cherished loved ones. Cobbs is known for dozens of roles, including The Sopranos, Air Bud, Night at the Museum, and The Bodyguard.
All right. So R.I.P. My brother. Okay, now let's fight. Y'all ready to fight? Let's fight. The best Mariah Carey album of all time. Ian.
The Emancipation of Mimi.
You got them. We got the Mariah Carey album, Emotions, her Unplugged, Music Box, the Christmas album, Daydream, Honey, Rainbow, Glitter, Charm Bracelet. There's the remixes. Then you got the Emancipation of Mimi, E = MC squared. What the fuck does that say? Something about an angel. I forgot the name of that one.
An angel.
Then you got Me, I Am Mariah, which I think is the most diva title of all time. Then you got some little Christmas soundtrack she was on. Then you got her most recent one, which is damn, I can't think of the name of that damn album. The most recent one that she's on. But anyway, those are the albums. Right out the bat, Greg said the Emancipation of Mimi. Greg, why the Emancipation of Mimi?
I mean, because she had been gone for a minute. You know what I mean? And then, like, the plurality of the albums are pop. I like albums that you don't have to skip tracks.
Mm-hmm.
She got back. That's the album she got back with Jermaine Dupri, and she had some great guest features. Snoop Dogg, you know, and it was this time. It was a summertime release. It was very timely. It was hot, you know, and so you know, you like she. I think that was the last of her hit records. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's when she gave it her all. You know.
All right, Swag. Who for you? Which one is it for you?
I'm gonna say it's her debut album. I mean, that's the one that I still have that one. It's the one that I remember the most. And I think that's her. That is our introduction into her. So
treated me
yeah. What's your song off of that? What's your song that you like?
Off of the first
of that debut album, Swag. What's that favorite song?
Oh gosh, you would put me on the spot with that one, wouldn't you?
Can I tell you mine? Because I love this. It's probably
yes,
Vanishing.
Ooh, I love that
song. Yes.
Oh my God, I don't know who the hell hurt that bitch, but she.
I know.
I mean,
she got some gay trauma with that one.
Right, Dr. Diggler, I still listen to Vanishing at least once a week.
Drifting so far
away, right? And you say no.
When I saw a drag queen perform that in Houston, I fell in love.
Oh yes. Yeah, John, what about you? What's your favorite MC album?
Oh my God, I don't have one. I'm gonna have to give. Can I give two, please? Can I give one and a half?
Give two. Yeah.
No, you only give.
For me, it's Daydream and Music Box.
Okay,
those good choices. Good choices.
I didn't know you were an MC fan, John.
Yeah.
Yes.
What song?
Off the Daydream album, it would have to be One Sweet Day.
Okay.
And off the Music Box album, if I remember, where is it? Hold on. It would have to be which one? Dream Lover. I'm sorry. I just like Dream Lover. I just like to be Dream Lover.
Dr. Diggler, if you ever get a chance, go.
And I like the video for Dream Lover when they was in the field.
But Dr. Diggler, if you ever get a chance, go check out the remixes. She got some club bangers.
Oh yeah, I love the club bangers. Yes, oh yes. I'm a remix girl.
One of the other ones.
Oh yeah.
One of the remixes of Dream Lover is like the shit. Yeah.
Sammy, what about you? What is your favorite?
I'm also with Swag, her very first album. I love Vanishing. I do remember when that song came out. Now, I teach color guard, and I went to nationals and saw a group use that song for their show, and they end up winning their division. So I'm always being in my head, I need to recreate my own show with that song, which
They did Vanishing for a color guard show?
Yes.
That was bold.
It feels like a very powerful love story that the person died and they just vanished.
Oh, they
And
were
then
like
the end,
praise dancing. They were like praise.
Lovely. My favorite one. My favorite album, I think, is I'm gonna say Honey.
Really?
I think is my favorite. I mean, I love all of them, and
They
every
all
song
have
y'all
something on
said,
them.
I'm like yes. But like for me, that
Even Glitter.
the breakdown, so they're breaking me on
Skip
down.
down.
That
Okay.
song and lay at night like a little cry baby. Is it cry baby?
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
That's what it is, Crybaby.
That's my
Elliot
song.
said for him it's a tie between Emotions and
Emotions was good.
Daydream. Oh yeah, I forgot about how good Emotions are. Okay, I'm
How many of y'all remember when Mariah Carey went on TRL and stripped naked?
Oh, of course. That's iconic.
I remember the movie Honey.
Yeah.
You know what I love in the movie Honey when Missy Elliott said, "I said I want honey."
Okay, we're gonna move. We got a couple more. We're gonna let y'all go. Okay, so we got our Janet Jackson clip of the week, which includes a conversation about Janet Jackson returning to Vegas. Yeah, this is what Swag was alluding to earlier. Yeah, she's coming back to Vegas for a. It's going to be a brief stint, and I think it's going to be, of course, in 2025 is when it's going to be. But they're in talks to bring Miss Jackson back. Are we excited about this, or is it too much?
Epic. That is where she belongs.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her her Metamorphosis residency. Loved it. It was worth the trip to Las Vegas. Never been to Vegas before, and so I loved it. So
I'm going this time, bitch.
Yeah, I would do that. So yes, love that for her.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go too. I think the last time she's in Vegas, I went and I was on the second row, and it was great. It was a great time. It was a really good time. All right.
It was bringing me drinks and shit. I was living there.
Let's throw it back this Thursday before we end the day, and we're gonna throw it back to a show that maybe you guys remember. Do you remember?
Yes.
This little old show.
Yes.
Oh, Charles F. Sutton was the bus driver or the trash man? Yeah.
I think he was like the trash man.
He was the trash man.
Yeah. Let's take a quick little trip down memory lane real quick.
And it's still new. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Then that's got shall get, then that's not shall then that's got shall get, then that's not shall
Man, can you believe this heat wave? It's the middle of February.
Tell me about it. Yesterday the sidewalk was so hot I could have fried bacon on it.
Expression is eggs, Fred. Could have fried eggs.
No, I hate fried eggs. Do like them poached, though. Hey, fellas, listen to this. Mr. Samuels just appointed me the new mentor of our very own District 36. Hey, now I don't want to brag, but Mr. Samuels says he only picks one man to do the job. Did you guys know that? Yeah, I knew about it, man. Yeah, well, some people consider it a real honor.
Some do. I turned it down.
Me too. Congratulations, Rock.
I mean, no offense, Rock, but from where I sit, I mean, this mentor thing seems like a lot of extra work, no extra pay.
Oh, Tony, this isn't about money. It's about the satisfaction of teaching some young buck the tricks of the trade. You know, the nuances of collecting
So did y'all watch that show?
Yes.
When you were growing up, like
Yes.
Little Household thing? Yes. Yeah, we did too. My mom loved that show.
if I remember correctly, I know they didn't always do it, but every so often they would do it live.
Yes.
They would do
That is very true. They would do
Yep.
it.
Yep.
And Ella Joyce, the one that played the wife, she was in TLC's Waterfalls video. And also she was in the recent Tyler Perry movie with Journey Smollett, where she caught HIV from the guy she was cheating with. She was her mama in that. I can't remember the name of it though. The counselor, or something like that.
Drifting away.
Well, thank y'all for listening and watching the show tonight. Absolutely. It has been a pleasure being back after our little hiatus, internet fiasco, and lifing and all that kind of shit. Thank you to all the guests, the veterans, the old heads, but the newbie, the fresh one, fresh off the tit, Sammy.
And you stop all that damn singing in the middle of the show, okay?
Welcome aboard, Sammy. Welcome
I'm a
aboard.
performer, goddammit.
It was so nice having you. And we're gonna.
Can I say something before we go?
Yes.
So when we thought about bringing Samuel to the show, Sammy wanted to do a test thing, and he was doing great. I said, "So why do you want to do a test?" He's like, "Cause I don't want to get y'all in trouble and get y'all bad." I'm like, "Child, we got Greg and John saying all kind of stuff. Trust me, you will be fine. You will be absolutely fine. You ain't got to worry about it."
Please, yeah, God. I said out loud that I wanted to own white people, and we'll stand by that.
Now we are going to go to Patreon for a bit, but I do want to say, don't forget, Greg is coming up on Saturday with the Block News. We don't know the Block News.
What is it?
The Block
News. You gotta do your hands like this.
The Block.
That was the hardest K I ever heard.
It's just regular news, but then all of a sudden it just suddenly turned black.
It's just suddenly. John, the news is just suddenly black.
And here we go. Let's do it.